Timothy Busfield appeared before a New Mexico court on January 14, 2026. Not on a red carpet, not on a studio set, but on a video screen from jail.
Actor and director Timothy Busfield had his initial court appearance today here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So he's facing a couple of charges here. Those include criminal sexual contact of a minor and child abuse. So today's proceedings were very brief. He appeared remotely from the jail on the west side of Albuquerque.
Dressed in orange prison clothing, the Emmy-winning actor stood silent, expressionless, and motionless as the hearing unfolded. No visible reaction, no statement, no plea. Busfield did not speak during the brief court appearance. Instead, a defense attorney addressed the court on his behalf while the actor remained still, staring ahead as the judge delivered her order. That order was decisive. Busfield was ordered held without bond.
During the proceeding, the judge ordered that he be held without bond until his next court appearance, which will be a detention hearing in state district court. At that point, a judge will decide whether or not he remains behind bars, like prosecutors are asking, or if he's going to be released.
Thank you, counsel. That's correct. It looks like a probable cause was found on January the 9th at the time the warrant for Mr. Busfield's arrest was issued. And Mr. Busfield, the state has filed an expedited motion for pretrial detention in this case, sir. That means you will continue to be held without bond pending your hearing before the district court, sir. That hearing will take place within the next 5 business days. Your deadline for preliminary hearing is going to be January the 29th, sir.
Bernalillo County Metropolitan Court Judge Felicia Blea Rivera ruled that Busfield would remain detained with a formal detention hearing scheduled within 5 business days to determine whether he will continue to be held as the case moves forward. According to court proceedings, Busfield denies the allegations, and his attorney told the court that the actor had undergone a polygraph test. No results were disclosed during the hearing. The charges he now faces are severe.
So Busfield turned himself in to authorities here in Albuquerque on Tuesday. But before doing so, he issued a video in which he denied the charges against him. He called them horrible and said they were all lies. Today, his attorneys made an announcement that he passed a lie detector test. How that will fit into the case is yet to be seen. It will be a while before we come to that part of the proceedings.
Yes, I've had an opportunity to advise my client of the charges against him, the possible penalties, and his rights. He does not raise a probable cause challenge at this time as a result of the arrest warrant, and I understand, Your Honor, that the state has filed a motion for pretrial detention.
Prosecutors have charged Timothy Busfield with 2 counts of criminal sexual contact of a minor and 1 count of child sex abuse. According to a criminal complaint cited by authorities, 2 boys told Albuquerque police that Busfield inappropriately touched them. The alleged incidents are tied to Busfield's time on the set of the television series The Cleaning Lady. That criminal complaint led Albuquerque police to issue an arrest warrant, triggering the events that followed. Busfield turned himself in on January 13, 2026, surrendering to Albuquerque authorities 1 day before the court appearance. He was booked into the Bernalillo County Metropolitan Detention Center later that afternoon, according to online jail records. heavily armed federal agents ramming down the door of a Hollywood actor's home in a dramatic raid less than 1 hour after that same actor had already surrendered to police 2,000 miles away. This is the latest stunning development in the rapidly unfolding criminal case involving actor and director Timothy Busfield. According to a report by the Daily Mail, at least 10 U.S. Marshals from the New York Regional Fugitive Task Force stormed Busfield's upstate New York residence in Highland Lake, a quiet area near the Pennsylvania border in the Catskill Mountains. The agents were heavily armed, wearing helmets, riot gear, and carrying assault rifles. They used a battering ram to force their way through the front door. Inside the home, agents conducted a rapid search lasting roughly 10 minutes. No one was found. The search did not stop at the house. Federal agents then moved to the rear of the property, where they searched an RV and even an outhouse located on the grounds. Again, no one was found. The agents did not appear to seize any items before leaving the property approximately 20 minutes after arriving. What makes the raid especially striking is its timing. Less than 1 hour earlier, Timothy Busfield had already turned himself in to the Albuquerque Police Department in New Mexico. Police have released the mugshot of actor-director Timothy Busfield after he turned himself in to authorities in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The 68-year-old actor, best known for his roles on The West Wing and 30-something, now faces multiple felony charges involving alleged sexual abuse of minors. Busfield surrendered to police on Tuesday, January 13th, following the issuance of an arrest warrant last week. He has publicly denied all allegations. Busfield has had a decades-long career in Hollywood, earning a Primetime Emmy Award and appearing in some of television's most recognizable series, including The West Wing, 30-something, and Field of Dreams. In more recent years, Busfield had been working behind the camera as a director, including on the Fox drama The Cleaning Lady. That professional history now stands in sharp contrast to the serious accusations outlined in newly unsealed court documents. According to the Albuquerque Police Department, Busfield turned himself in at the Bernalillo County Metropolitan Detention Center, where he was booked on an active warrant. Authorities later released his mugshot to the public. In a statement, Albuquerque Police Director of Communications Gilbert Gallegos confirmed Timothy Busfield has turned himself in at the Metro Detention Center. He will be booked on his warrant.
We weren't aware exactly what was going to happen. We had been looking, we had the U.S. Marshal's Office looking in New York in particular and other cities. We learned this afternoon that he may have turned him in, saw a video that was posted online that he was in Albuquerque and he planned to turn himself in. At that point, we contacted the Metro Detention Center, the DA's office. We did ultimately confirm that he turned himself in at MDC. And my understanding is in the process, or he may have already been booked at this point on his warrant.
And the charges that we have, 2 counts of homosexual contact, and then the child abuse, is that related to just one child?
It's my understanding, yes, to the one child. It takes a long time, especially for child abuse allegations. Our detectives have to do forensic interviews, safe house interviews when children are involved. I understand that, if people are out of state, we have to coordinate that. And I think in this case too, there was also the film production company involved. In reading the warrant, they were involved in an internal investigation, so our detectives were trying to get a hold of that as well to see what had been investigated internally as they decided whether charges are made. And what our detectives also do is they work closely with the district attorney's office. So you'll see through the complaint that there was one point where they decided not to go forward with charges. Once they got more information, that's when they ultimately decided that they met the threshold for probable cause and filed charges.
Busfield is currently facing 2 counts of criminal sexual contact of a minor and 1 count of child abuse, according to the arrest warrant. Just prior to turning himself in, he spoke on camera in a video obtained by TMZ, forcefully denying the accusations. He said he had driven nearly 2,000 miles to Albuquerque to confront what he described as lies, insisting he did not harm anyone and vowing to fight the charges with legal counsel. Busfield stated he expects to be exonerated. At this time, his legal team has not issued a formal written statement beyond those remarks. The arrest warrant, issued January 9, 2026, alleges that Busfield engaged in unlawful sexual conduct with 11-year-old twin boys, whose identities are being withheld due to their age. According to police documents, the twins allegedly met Busfield on the set of The Cleaning Lady, where he joined the production as a director during Season 2, which aired in 2022. Investigators allege Busfield grew close to the children over time. The warrant states it was reported that he encouraged the boys to refer to him as Uncle Tim. At that time, police say the children did not disclose sexual contact, but mentioned Busfield had tickled them on their stomachs and legs. Investigators noted the case initially did not meet prosecution thresholds. That changed in September 2025. Police say the mother later reported that one of the boys disclosed inappropriate touching to a counselor. Additional disclosures followed later that month. On October 3, 2025, the mother formally filed a police report and notified Child Protective Services. According to the warrant, both children later disclosed alleged sexual abuse spanning from approximately November 2022 through spring 2024. Following further investigation, police sought and obtained an arrest warrant, leading to Busfield's surrender. Timothy Busfield has not entered a plea at this time. The charges remain allegations, and he is presumed innocent under the law until proven otherwise in court. No trial date has yet been announced. Authorities have not commented on whether additional charges or alleged victims may be involved. As this case proceeds through the legal system, it is expected to draw significant attention given Busfield's public profile and the seriousness of the accusations.